involved in things. Dangerous things. So keep your distance.
What was his name again?
Cloud Strife. This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds.
Okay, that was pretty cool. You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago I made a promise, so...
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad.
Well. Hold on. Well, there we go. Well. There. See? It's Thursday night. How we doing? I'm looking over at my stream stats, and it says nobody's here, but I see 3 people have already spoken, so I think my stream stats are effed up. Let me see. Yeah, never mind. I just refreshed the page. I was like, there's 3... There's no one here. Yep. Now I'm having double everything. All right, fixing it. So hello, EV23. Hello, Nick. Hello, Jeff. Millie says hello, even though I think at the moment she's outside jumping on dirt clods, even though it's like 32 degrees outside. Nick, yeah, well, I thought maybe you were. I mean, just the name Nightstone Unlimited sounds mysterious, like it might be a figment of my imagination. And then also this EV23 character who always shows up like 5 seconds after I start streaming. That can't be real. And Jeff never shows up this early, does he? I don't know. You know what it was? We had Mexican food for dinner tonight. My wife picks some up. Our Taco Bell in town sucks. You know I love Taco Bell too, so it's hard for me to say this, but I moved to a town that has one Taco Bell, and it is terrible, and we do not go there. So they got some more hole-in-the-wall Mexican, but I had a little too much, and I think I'm hallucinating. I had a chili relleno burrito and a fish taco. But that fish taco was it was big. I thought it was gonna be like a street taco type of thing. And then I ate both of them and immediately wanted to I wanted to take a nap. That's why I started a little late. Because I actually was like, oh man, I just want to lay down. Well, I laid in my my recliner. I need to just lay down for a little while, recover from that. It's a Gargoyles reference, so I wouldn't know. And hello, internet celebrity Brad Pritchard. You know, Brad, if it weren't for your disappointment at the fact that I didn't rage quit Hollow Knight last week and play Final Fantasy, which was one of my tentative plans. I expected to rage quit Hollow Knight. It's because of your disappointment that I think I decided to stream Final Fantasy VII tonight. So, you know what ended up happening though? Last week, if you remember, I ended the stream extremely frustrated with Hollow Knight. And I think Saturday morning I started playing it again. And I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I died in the like most fucked up place. And I'd lost all my gold. And I was like, screw it. So I went back to Ixion, which I agreed never to stream again. But I played a ton of Ixion this week. That's all that I played until tonight. And then I beat it today. I beat it like after work. I was in like the last 30 minutes and I finished it. It was really good. Really, really good. At least I liked it. And the only problem was it got very the save games got really unstable. So it crashed when I tried to load the games. And I think maybe one of my saves got corrupted. I don't know. It got very unstable to the point where I was literally a half hour from beating it. I almost was like, I decided I wasn't going to be able to complete it. But I finished it. And then I started playing Hollow Knight again. And I was having actually a lot of fun with Hollow Knight. So it became a very difficult decision because I think my impulse might have been just to stream Hollow Knight again. You complimented me too. Wait, when you sent me the message saying that I was surprisingly cool, like calm, was that a compliment? I thought that was a complaint. You were like, you were hoping I was going to rage quit and play Final Fantasy VII. And then I played Hollow Knight for 3 hours. Oh no. EV23's wife says EV23 is a bot. Well, you know, EV23's wife would never lie. She would know best. That was a compliment. You're thinking of my own well-being. Oh, I appreciate that. I at first I took it like that, and then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, you might actually have been complaining that I was so well composed, which surprised me too, because I thought last week when I was playing Hollow Knight, as is true when I play it in private when no one's watching, I'm just sitting there the whole time cursing up a storm, like fuck. Fuck up, fuck. Over and over and over again. So, and I feel like that's what I was doing during my stream last week. But I think I did remain relatively calm, despite the severe onset of Tourette syndrome. Oh, look at Jeff. Jeff's figured it out. That a bot can't hurt her foot. So, but if when you're setting the bot up, you include a background that indicates that it hurt its foot, then I don't know. I think I have doubts now. I think EV23, it's been 10 years. Maybe it bought this whole time. We're blowing up Mako reactors out here. Batus. El Hakon de la Ley. That's right. Evie's like, no! So, and hello, Ethan. Howdy to you, too. So I hope everyone's agreeable that I chose Final Fantasy VII tonight. I've been kind of dragging my feet with it a little bit because it's a big game. And I have commitment issues right now when it comes to games. I've played some pretty long games this past year. But I've also played multiple games where I've just like, just end already. And also games that I haven't finished too, which is my other thing. But I have been trying to finish more games. And I think I've been succeeding at that. You didn't see me finish Ixion, but I did, you know, that's another game under the belt. I finished it. I beat it. And I really enjoyed it, aside from the corrupted crashing save. Is that just Skull Sphinx doing this weird bit, or is it something concerning? Well, he just popped in for a second, but I suspect that yes, that is Skull Sphinx. As for doing a weird bit, I will not comment or speculate on that. It's not my place. Brad Pritchard probably, but he keeps changing his name, so who knows? Oh yeah. Well, with all this @ stuff going on, you know, it's hard to. It's not always the name that people chose that they're now seeing in chat, too. So, does it still say P Rich somewhere? Now I have to look and see if I can find Brad's channel. Go to channel. It says P Rich on his channel. And then it's @ Internet Celebrity BP. It's not a weird bit. Yeah, Skull Sphinx is now Evie's wife. So, but that all I'm saying is it's not my place to explain that. So there you have it, straight from Evie 23. It still seems like a weird bit. Well, the part where he says she's a bot, that's pretty typical. Or she says she's a bot. See, all these adjustments. That's pretty typical of the artist formerly known as Skull Sphinx to come in and say something like that. So, no, they're not newlyweds. Or are you? I don't know. I guess I can't speculate. It could be like a whole new, you know, a whole new rebirth of everything. You know? When someone transforms so much, it's like getting married all over again. I can speculate. Well, here's the thing. Is I know them on social media. So I know all what's going on. And there's certain things, you know, people's lives that it's not my place to be the one to be like, hey, this is what they're doing these days in this setting. Because for the few people that I do know on my personal social media, I keep some pretty strict lines drawn there. So I don't feel like what happens in like my own or others' personal lives is necessarily like mine to talk about here. If she's a bot, she's a good bot, like super good at emulating a real person. I think Evie 23 is real. The only little glitch in the Matrix was the time that she came in and the first thing she said was V. And that's when I figured out the Control V situation. But that didn't make her any less real. That didn't make her any less real. That just means she copies Hi Lawyer, Control C's it, and then she waits. She waits till the stream starts. And as soon as it pops up, she's like, Control V! First in the first chat. First one. 99% of the time. I think if you fed an LLM with her chat history in the GLAW channel, you could emulate her so successfully we couldn't tell the difference. I think I'd be able to tell the difference. You know, I've messed around with those chat bots, and there are certain things they can do well, but they can't. I don't think they're going to fool anybody into thinking that they're another person, because I don't think they have like writing style now. So she could turn into a bot at any time. Again, she could have been a bot the whole time. You gonna get the chance to beat Control Evie? Control V23. That was the official nickname. Sorry, Evie. We don't need. Well, I was gonna say we don't need to pick on you, but we do a little bit. But it's all good fun, you know. So we need to pick on you a little bit, but you know. It's hard not to. Control V23 just is such a cool, like that would be a cool channel name. Control V23. I like that. I mean, EV23 is what. Don't go changing, because that's the name we all know you by. But you know, Control V23 is pretty cool. I think it's got a good ring to it. No notifications at all. So what, Matsu's around 8 o'clock on Thursday nights, do you just start checking online to see if I'm around? Or if you're on YouTube, it's to just pop up on a feed? But you have to go looking for me? That's why you're number one. Yeah. That fits. Oh, and I have Brad's channel open. And the first recommended video, I guess it's the most recent one too, but it says for you. And just the thumb says it's hot out here. So I know that really is for me. It's one of his vintage story videos about settling in a hot climate. Almost 10,000 views on that video, Brad. 9.9 thousand views on that video. You were like a hot commodity there for a minute there with those vintage story videos, Brad. You still get people watching it? Yeah, that video's got some life. Today was stupid at work. Everyone was panic buying because we're getting 2 inches of snow. Oh, right. There's like huge parts of the country are getting like a severe winter storm. People freaked out for nothing. Bread, gone, milk. That is what they do. That's what people do when they're panicked. You should make more vintage story videos, but you don't really want to play it until the next big update. That's fair. I mean, that even makes some sense too, because there will be more interest in it when the next update comes out too. So, you know, if you're waiting, might not be a terrible idea, unless you were gonna be like I mean, are there people who are just vintage story streamers full time forever? I know there are people that have done a lot of vintage story videos, but I'm not sure it's one of those games where their channel is just built around it. There might be. It's certainly the kind of game where you kind of could almost. How's Oregon's weather? It's cold. It's actually been cold and clear for the most part. Like for weeks, months even, it rained almost all the time. And then this past week, it got way colder. Like it's been in the, I think it was as low as the 20s one day, which for us is cold. I know compared to some parts of the country, like the high 20s, I think it got down to like 27, 28 degrees. That's not considered that cold, but for us, it doesn't get that cold a lot. Usually this time of year, it's hovering, like at night it'll get down in the 30s. Sometimes it'll dip below freezing. Vintage Story does better in VIDs. Oh yeah, I'm sure that it would, as opposed to just like a live stream of someone playing it. Yeah, especially if it seems like you're making a video that has something to say, like tips or something informative, or that gives some sort of an opinion or something about the game. I'm pretty sure like people are hungry for that stuff, because it's like that game's got a lot going on. So you title a video Vintage Story Why You Should Settle in a Hot Climate. That's gonna draw some eyes. Probably you may be the only person that's made a video like making that particular point too. So it's kind of cool. Your pick rate was really bad too, because there's barely any stuff on the shelves. Oh no, Evie, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I imagine you weren't the only one then, if the whole store is being impacted by that. You think your hot climate video is pretty informative? A lot of players don't even seem to know they can do that. I didn't know. it was like a whole different hot climate until I saw your video. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing as you, Brad. I'm gonna wait till the next big update, because sometimes I get like a little itch to play it, but I don't know. I feel like I do spend so much time in sandboxes. I need to spend some time playing some games that I can win. Let me see, what have I... Although Battle Brothers I was playing, you can't really win that. I think I had enough Battle Brothers. I got my fill, but I played the hell out of that. And then there's Elin. Okay, never mind. I've been mixing into sandbox games lately, too. Even the pickers that get 200s were in the 130s. Those are like the all-star, like, athletic, professional... like, if there was a picker Olympics, they'd be in it. They're getting 130s. And most, yeah, well, those are the superstars, right? Yeah, so no one else would be below that. I just saw a video today about the new Fable remake. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to that. I never actually beat the first Fable. I own it, and at one point I probably got about halfway into it. I played it quite a bit, like, it was like 10 years ago. The remake actually got me a little excited. It looks like it could be good. Of course, you know, it could be awful too, but and it was the developers touting their own thing that they're working on. But it seemed kind of cool. I gotta admit, I'm getting a little excited about it. I think it's coming out on PC too. Now I realize I shouldn't get too excited till I know it's coming out on PC. Fable to be announced, but yes, it is. It's listed on Steam, so it's coming. So yeah, I think it was it today that the developer, they put out like a 10-minute video or something. So if you have an interest in Fable, you should check it out. It looks like it's, I don't know, it looks really good. It's hard to say till the game, you know, you never know till it actually comes out. It looks really good. You've had your Steam Deck for 3 years now. And what if I had mine? Almost 2 years. Because we got Millie, what, in February or March of 2024, and I got the Steam Deck a few weeks later. So we're coming up on it. Although it's your main gaming device. It was always something, I used it pretty hard especially when we first had Millie, and basically we went through that period for the first few months where somebody was in the living room with her 24 hours a day. And we would take turns. Like it was a baby. Like one of us would sleep in there and stuff. I'm looking back on it like, that was crazy. Did we have to do that? I don't know. But, because eventually we just sort of of course, you know, we let her go, and she was good for the most part, but we have lost several $100s worth of things because she like chewed through cords and stuff like that. So, and that air conditioner, she chewed through the cord. If that thing had been plugged in, because she did it, you know, when we weren't using it because it was the cold time of year, but it was still in that part of the room. It's one of those big standalone, like, it's too big for a closet. And he's lucky she didn't get electrocuted. Hey, look, it's Coffee Bird. How you doing, Coffee Bird? Happy 2026. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen you yet this year. But, yeah, Coffee Bird. An oldie but a goodie, as they say. I never keep track of anyone anymore. I want to say you stopped streaming. I'm not sure. Did you? Oh, you have. No, you didn't. Oh my god. Have you been going this whole time? You have. Holy shit. I gotta pay more attention. And these are live streams too. How come I never see you? I'm looking back at your live stream schedule. It looks fairly regular. I mean, maybe not every single day. Oh, you did take a really long break, though. Never mind. That maybe was what happened. Yeah, because you started streaming again 10 months. I'm looking at your channel now, getting all the dirt. You started streaming again 10 months ago, but before that, it was a 5-year break. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. That makes me feel a little better, because there are definitely times when I'm like, oh, where have you been? Did you quit streaming? Yeah, you quit. And then I look, and it's like, they've been streaming constantly for 10 years, and I just stopped noticing. Lalo, yeah, Lalo's an example of that, where I think he came into my stream once, like sometime in the last couple of years, and I was like, oh, hey, and then I thought he had quit streaming, and then I looked, and like, dude streams like every day, or he was anyways, and I know he still does. I don't know how often. I don't know if it's like every day, but I think he still streams regularly. YouTube won't show you, so it's not your fault, but it probably is. I don't know. Well, because I guess I don't look all the time, but, you know, I use the web version of YouTube most of the time. I do it on my phone too, but I'm on both quite a bit. And, you know, they got that bar on the side where it lists all the people I think it front loads all the people that you're subscribed to who are live. And I don't constantly pay attention to that, but I'd say about once or twice a week, I'll just look and see who's on. And people who stream all the time, I'll usually notice. If someone streams regularly and you watch 1 out of 5, the algorithm, okay. So probably some of you guys get notified. Well, how come Matus doesn't get notified? Matus comes to almost every stream. Like, I would say definitely like 9 out of 10. And he's not getting the notifications. Maybe did you click the bell, Matus? Oh, I'm tired, you guys. I'm doing good, though. I had a good week. I had that long weekend. Work hasn't been too, you know, soul-crushing. Sometimes it is. It's kind of let up a little. I mean, I've still got stuff I have to do, but it's kind of eased. This week was a little bit laid back, which is, I don't know. Maybe it's the calm before the storm, but it's been kind of chill at work compared to, you know, whatever. And I just had my annual eval review thing with my new boss. I haven't been working for her yet for a year. They switched me bosses again. I don't remember. I'm sure I told you guys, because they did that big move at the end of 2024, where I left the entire division of my company for another one. And I've still been on the same team, but they swapped managers. 4 or 5 months ago, they swapped our whole little, team of us, 10 people. They swapped us to another manager. So, but it's good. I get along with her, and I got a good review. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was MLK Junior Day, Brad. It was funny too, because I thought, my company, they give you some holidays. It's not like we get no benefits or paid time or whatever, but on the scale of things, our company's on the cheaper side. My wife has a ton of holidays off that I don't. And so I'm just kind of used to being she'll say, hey, do you have Martin Luther King Day off? Or whatever the date, the holiday's coming up. And my default answer is, unless it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, one of the really big ones that everyone takes off, I'm usually nah, probably not. So I didn't know until last Thursday that I actually had a 3-day weekend. So I think that made of course, we spent the weekend doing a lot of housework, but even that, we were a little bit leisurely about it. But yeah, we've got Oh, my wife's birthday is at the end of February, and she's sort of to coincide with that weekend. She's invited her whole family over to our house to like, because aside from my mother-in-law, her family hasn't seen our house, so she wants to host like a family housewarming get-together thing at our house. So all of a sudden, we have more incentives. Like, oh, we got to start getting some shit in order again. Get moving on getting this house set up, getting this yard under control, and all that stuff. Like when we had our friends come for Thanksgiving, and a few weeks before that, we still had like piles of boxes filling half the living room. So the big thing there was like we made our living space livable. Got the boxes shoved out in the garage, but we can't park in the garage because we have so much crap in there. So now we've been tackling that, and my brother-in-law got us a tree for Christmas. My brother-in-law is like, his business is related to forestry like type stuff, and so he knows a lot about trees. And so when they asked us what we wanted for Christmas, Amanda was like, give us a good tree recommendation for our yard. We have a smallish yard, so we can't have like a huge tree. So he got us a magnolia tree. Your left pinky just suddenly started swelling 2.5 days ago. Should you be concerned? As far as you know, you did nothing to it. Yeah, I would just keep an eye on it. You can do weird things to fingers. Like, I'm pretty sure I've maybe even like fractured a finger before. And the thing is, for fingers, like, well, let me finish the sentence. I'm pretty sure I've like cracked a finger before doing like nothing crazy. Like I just would pick something up and something would hurt. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And the thing is with fingers is there, aside from putting a splint on it, which if it hurts when you move it and stuff, those are super cheap, but there's not a lot they can do for, fingers. I mean, literally, if you got cut off or something, you could go have like surgery and stuff, but if you just screw it up somehow and it swells up, yeah, I don't think you should be too worried about it, except, to maybe try to take it easy on that hand or get a splint or something, because I know you work with your hands. You get G-Law's legal opinion. Hey, if you've noticed the pain at work, you can get a workers' comp claim. I don't know if I'd recommend pursuing that over like a swollen finger, but because that could be it could be a big mess. But yeah, if you see the necrosis. Oh, I got it confused. This is you. It's for some reason. Oh, Brad. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I thought Evie was the one who said her finger got hurt. Historically, you found that I'm not on the right side of workers' comp claims? That's not true. Well, it would make sense, Evie, if your finger got hurt because you're like grabbing products all day long. That's the kind of thing where once in a while you just could like grab something weird and tweak one of your fingers without even realizing it. When I did workers' comp stuff, I worked for the qualified medical examiners. So the problem with that racket was more often than not that they were over-treating patients, because it was almost like a vending machine, like an ATM that just dispensed money to surgeons. But yeah, so, but no, what I value, I reviewed medical records and created summaries that the doctors who were like, when there was an argument between the insurance company and the treating physician for someone in workers' comp, and the treating physician would say, hey, this person needs the surgery, whatever. And the insurance company would be like, no, they don't need that shit. they'd appoint like a qualified medical examiner or an agreed medical examiner. Different situations, but they're basically these third-party doctors that were appointed to like review everything and determine, like, make a judgment on whether it was needed. So, no, I didn't work for the insurance companies. In fact, one of the offices that we did work for a lot for the first few years, they were one of those that ended up, like, the dude got his license revoked and there was like hundreds of millions of dollars, like more money than the dude ever had. It was this huge lawsuit. And he was one of like several doctors. It was sort of like this ring that were recommending unnecessary surgeries because they just knew if they recommended it 9 out of 10 times it'd get approved. And so they'd be like, this doctor would refer to this surgeon and would refer to this, and it was like this little circle. So, and I think it was compounded by the fact that like the surgeons were using budget materials, like the hardware that they would be putting in like during spine surgery would be like cheap stuff. Like it was all just terrible all around. So you're right. You know what? I did, now that I look at it, I was on the wrong side of that, but it wasn't because I was on the side that was trying to screw people out of getting surgery. But it turns out, I guess I was on the side of... Okay, I just dug a hole deeper. All I did was review medical records, though, and so provide them with summaries of medical histories. That's it. I didn't work like for them. But all of a sudden, I'm like, shit. I guess I was on like the other side of it, but like a fucked up version of the other side, the bizarro other side. Sounds like a good argument for taking capitalism out of healthcare. Yeah, I don't know. Don't you think profit motive is the best way to ensure that we're best taken care of? I'm sure whatever is best for us is what makes them the most money. Isn't that how it works? You don't think I am or were a major part of the healthcare crisis in America? No. But I did work with one of the doctors in the work comp system who was, in the world of work comp, was a huge problem. Like, a big news, like, story in that industry problem. But I will say, too, that I thought his medical reports were shit. He had the worst reports. Like, his handwriting was terrible. Everything was impossible to read. Anyways. I mean, doctors have bad raps. Like, a reputation for having bad handwriting. But at least, like, most of them over the last 10, 15 years, they don't handwrite they sign, their signatures are messy, but they don't handwrite the actual exam reports anymore. This guy did. Maybe that was the whole point. So if people reviewed what he did later, everyone would be like, what the fuck does this say? I can't tell. Looks official. Okay, sure. Oh no, Ethan says what's best for pharma is best for the patient. Yeah, it's a pretty good point. I'm sold. Case closed. Oh my goodness. Now I just finished a Diet Pepsi and I'm thinking about getting another one. I haven't been sleeping enough this week. Like I wake up too early and I can't go back to sleep. Hi, Millie. Oh, hello, sweet. Oh, she's come to redeem her bully stick. Is it time for the exchange? Okay. She just handed me her bully stick. I do need to, I do, per our evening daily agreement. I was going to say annual agreement. If she gives me a sufficiently chewed up bully stick, I have to give her 2 calming chews and her dental sticks. So stay tuned. I'm back. Oh no, Evie tried to buy an SSD for the Steam Deck. But you bought the wrong kind. Oh no. And the kind you do want is too expensive, and you have to wait until March. Oh. That is a series of hardships, and I feel for you. That's sorry to hear that. Ethan giving his it's a very thorough sort of diagnosis, if you will, of modern American medicine. Which I would say does not seem wrong. Although I will say, at least the doctors I had, I do have some medication, but they've been fairly non-aggressive about trying to recommend medicines and treatments. They'll often, like, obviously if there's something that I need medication, they would recommend it. But there's certain things I've had, they're like, well, we can try medication, or you can, like, my blood sugar was starting to get bad, and there's a certain point where they're like, well, we can start you on medications, but you can also just see if you can get healthier on your own. You may not need it. So, yeah, I probably don't want to dig too deeply into it. I can't say, yeah. I mean, we could have debates about it. Well, there could be debates to be had about where the fault lies. I think it's a team effort, honestly. I mean, if just my quick 2 cents. But yeah, I think pharma is a problem. I don't actually know enough about it to conclusively say it's the healthcare it's the insurance industry. But I know that that's a huge driver of how medicine works. So that would make sense. But I think it's just it's the cash grab all around. Everyone, just a big cash grab all around. They all work together. Everyone's happy, Yeah. And healthcare is definitely one of those that can stray very easily. Well, I guess you could say it's a political topic. Because that's where the the big arguments about what to do about it happen. Although I don't know, is there anyone aside from like health insurance executives? Is there anyone who's like, yeah, health insurance, woo, big pharma, yeah, for the win? I don't know that there's, I don't know if that's anyone talking that way. It's all my fault. Wait, when the doctor wouldn't sign up to go to work, that was me? How did I make that happen? Was that like the... Well, once in a while I get special requests from the scam doctor that I used to work for. He's out of the business. He's not allowed to practice anymore. But every once in a while he asks, on the down low, asked me to review a medical file for like friends of his. He's like, yeah, there's this person wants to go back to work, and I want to make them have a hard time. So could you just review this for the agreed medical examiner, but make it sound like they're really, it's this leg thing. Just make it sound like it's really terrible. And I was like, sure, whatever you say. I wonder who that person is. And then I wrote this medical histories talking about how terrible the leg was. And I said, here you go. I'm like, thanks, you just saved this person from having to go back to work. Oh no, it's Matus is the one. He loves health insurance at Pharma. Yeah, that's true. That's how the system works. It'll raise Brad's blood pressure, and then Pharma can sell him some medicine for it. See? Health insurance companies have nothing for anyone. Has done nothing that anyone likes. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I think everyone agrees with that. It's what to do about it, and that's where it's a pretty wide spectrum. It's like, geez, how come capitalism isn't making medicine work better than this? And then that's where, hey, don't you bring capitalism into this. Don't you talk about our capitalism like that. Oh no, Brad, are you serious? Your blood pressure is insane? God, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I've been on blood pressure medication for like 3 years. I also, that coincided with when I started eating better and getting better exercise. And my health is like, I was obviously healthier 2 years ago when I was like really on top of it. But I've still like had the benefits of those efforts. Like my blood pressure is, because even under medication, my blood pressure was still like, I was still getting high readings sometimes, like, or at least high normal, not like alarmingly high. And still like now when I go to the doctor, I've got like pretty good, my blood pressure is like in the normal range. So it's controlled at least, whereas before it wasn't. Brad Jameson Pritchard. Lowered dramatically after you changed jobs this last time. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised mine isn't like constantly spiking. Although, if I actually took my blood pressure while I was having one of those days at work, I'll bet you it's like fucking high as hell. Shit they did on your liver isn't in yet. It's gonna be way worse than your blood pressure. That's one of the things, the big test that I had was on my liver. And just because I've had fatty liver diagnoses for like 20 years. And for a long time, the doctors weren't that concerned about it. Like, I was like, do I need to worry about this? And they're like, well, we have to keep an eye on it. It can develop into stuff later. And then a couple years ago, with my most recent doctor, I was like, hey, like, I've been getting these like liver numbers for like 20 years now. Does that like add up over time? Like, should I be paying closer attention to this? And he was like, yeah, we probably should refer you to, here's Ethan's thing, probably refer you to a liver specialist. Which they did, and that was a big test that I did last month. It was like the last thing before we left Kaiser. I need to get a new doctor now. But the last thing I did through Kaiser was this like special MRI that looks like checks the elasticity of your liver to check it for like damage, scarring. And I got some. It's not as bad as like what is it? Cirrhosis is like serious. I don't have symptoms or anything like that. What's it called? Fibrosis? It's just like scar. There's like some scar tissue on the liver just because it's been getting, kind of for 20 years, just sort of this low grade kind of irritation. I guess it's built up. Yeah, I know drinking for 20 years will do that too. I mean, that's where one thing too, where, in my 20s, I started drinking a lot in college, but then I kind of stopped. But my family is like a lot of people that drink, that ended up with alcohol habits, and I don't think my body could have lived with that. maybe it's just you gotta pick your poison, right? Less Taco Bell, more alcohol, I could end up in the same place. But me being like overweight and eating a bunch of fast food, that was sort of like, that's what I did harmful instead of drinking alcohol. But could end up like sort of in the same, with the same problems. But it's also one reason why I don't drink that often, because I've known for a long time I have like this fatty liver stuff. So I'm always kind of like, nah, I don't want to get in the habit of doing anything else that's going to be, you know, hasten problems with my liver even faster. Although this Diet Pepsi I'm drinking probably doesn't help either. But it's not as bad as that bottle of whiskey I have on the shelf from the local distillery. It's a Lebanon distillery, not Sweet Home. All right. It's enough about all those health things. I think we're in a sorry state, Brad. With your finger and your liver and your blood pressure. Me and my liver and my blood pressure and blood sugar. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to get serious about it. We've been doing better this year. We started, it was sort of like a New Year's thing, and we've been actually making a point to find healthier foods that we enjoy eating, and trying to just in that way just be a little more thoughtful about what we're eating instead of just whatever sounds good, just put it in our mouths. I'm still, like in the last couple of years, overall, I've still been a lot better than I was before. Like, especially during the pandemic, when we started ordering Uber Eats and all that Grubhub all the time. Like, I ate like fucking terrible for 2 years. And that's when I really started feeling like not well. I'm still better than I was then, but definitely need to get more on top of that shit. Oh, so you spent the weekend surfing on an ocean of hydrocodone? Oh, my twos. You pinch your nerves? Oh, your pinched nerve that has you less than 20% use of your right arm. That's been going on for a long time, right, Matus? That's related to your chronic injury, I think. I mean, I know you've had like serious like orthopedic stuff going on for a while. Years. Well, Brad, you feel pretty good? That's good, man. Yeah, I don't have the deets, but you've said a couple things over the past few weeks that made me think like, oh, Brad might be having a rough time right now. Sound like well, just a passing comment. Maybe you were just having like a stressful weekend or a stressful week or something. But you said something recently where I was like, oh, everything's okay. Should be treated by a Vulcan doctor. Hey, aren't they the ones that inflict those conditions, not cure them? I never saw Mr. Spock relieve somebody's pinched nerve. Oh, this is new. Your chronic thing is your lower back and right leg. Okay. And this nerve is either your neck or your shoulder. Okay. It just popped last week. Oh no. I've been doing PT exercises to try to help. Oh, just the continued breakdown. Well, definitely, I know for me, I haven't had any like serious spine problems or nerve problems, but I have had aches and things like that that have gotten better with physical activity. Like, when I was exercising and stuff in like 2023, 2024, in the years leading up to that, like my lower back was so sore and so stiff. Like when I rolled over in bed, it was like a delicate maneuver, and it hurt. Getting up out of bed in the morning, it hurt. And then I would sort of like get better once I was up for a while and moving around. But I was just used to several times of the day, especially when I was sleeping, of just being in a lot of pain. And I was having a little bit of that this past summer too. That was some of the stuff I was seeing a doctor about, because I wanted to make sure. I thought it almost felt like where my kidney was, where the pain was, and they're like, they did some tests to be sure, but they're like, no, what you're having right now is muscular. It's I think it was, you know, just I probably pulled a muscle or something at some point during the moving process. All right, hey, this is a good segue. All these real life problems. It's a good segue into some Final Fantasy. What do you say, guys? As we can thank Brad probably for me playing Final Fantasy tonight. It was a toss-up. I may have gone Hollow Knight, but I just really felt like Brad needed some Final Fantasy. And you know what? Maybe I do too. And maybe so does Matus. Need some of that shoe too. And maybe Ethan? I don't know. Well, his blood pressure did lower dramatically after he changed jobs last time. I don't dispute that it's good. It's just, it feels like a big game. And I think what I'm going to do, I did play it like 2 or 3 weeks ago for an hour or two. But I'm just going to start a new game since, it's been years since I've streamed it. And when I streamed it, I was like, I was 15 or 20 hours into it when I streamed it before. So, because I got a ways into it when I first got this game a few years ago, and then I stalled out. So let's see. I'm gonna get my windows all sorted out over here, and here we go.
45 seconds of gameplay.
Hopefully the crashing that I've been experiencing with Ixion. Oh no, okay. It now needs an update. I didn't even check. Is it an update to the game? Oh, it's only going to take a couple minutes. All right, we'll come back here for a second while this is updating. A psych, Matus! It's not your birthday, and you will not get 45 seconds of gameplay. I gotta say, one thing I've been surprised about since we moved to Sweet Home is I was afraid the internet here was going to be garbage, and like we had really good internet. But maybe they upgraded Sweet Home more recently with the newer technology or whatever, but the internet we have here is like, it's cheaper and it's like 5 times faster than what I had before. This download is going to take 2 minutes for 9 gigs. That would have taken me, like, 9 gigs before would have probably taken me 20 minutes. Hey, Keith, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I can't remember if I've seen you yet this year, but if not, Happy New Year. Animal Lawyer 788. But Brad, are you your computer you're saying is not in the greatest shape? I was gonna ask if you've considered getting the next Final Fantasy. Was it Rebirth? Part of me keeps dragging my feet on this because I want them to finish all 3 of them and have all 3 of them be available before I start. But another part of me is like, sometimes I just want to play Final Fantasy VII. It won't run on your PC, at least not well. Okay. We've detected a cloud sync conflict, which we'd like you to use. Wait. Use the newer one. It's not going to matter because I'm starting a new game. All right, let's try this again.
45 seconds of gameplay.
when you were moving to your new apartment, you realized how full of dog hair your computer is? Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to try this again because it's not picking up my controller. Sometimes it can be finicky about that stuff. So I will not interact with my mouse at all. I started interacting with my mouse. I want to say, was this the game that had some weird porting issues? All right, my controller is not doing jack shit. Maybe I will end up playing Hollow Knight again tonight. All right, maybe I can get in here. Why is my controller? Oh, hold on. Let me try something. Sometimes having Steam. I'm playing this through the Epic Store. Oh no, 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 not that. Sometimes having Steam on while I'm playing games through another service makes my controller not work. And the thing is I was playing this exclusively on controller when I was playing this a few weeks ago. I don't know why it's being a big Nimrod right now. Alright. I don't know why I think this is going to work. But I'm going to restart the game again. You know why I'm starting RuneScape again. It's another good one. Yeah, I got into that for a bit. I definitely saw the charm and the appeal to it. It'd be funny if I end up Hollow Knight I played for 3 hours, and when I actually try to stream Final Fantasy VII, which presumably is a game that calms me down, it actually this is going to be the game that I rage quit. Well, the thing is, this was working for me just perfectly a few weeks ago. All right. Getting a little. I'm just launching this. Because I know for a fact that it works. I'm launching Hollow Knight. So I want to make sure that it's not my controller. Nope, controller works fine. I mean, the next move is a system restart, but I don't want to do that once I've started a stream. Might rage quit when you get the ancient capital and try to find holy. Good news is 30 hours of gameplay down the road. All right. Now I'm launching it again. Xbox controller. Not working. You know what? I can try one other thing too. Is I have that gamepad plugged in, and sometimes just having the gamepad plugged in what the hell is going on, dude? I was just smashing all the buttons together and it's reacting, but it's not working normally. All right, now I can't get keys to do anything either.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
45 seconds of gameplay.
All right, I'm gonna have to force close this thing now because it's literally. All right, well, I'm sorry to say it, but I've got some problems with my Final Fantasy game right now, and it's not going to work. I think it may just be. Well, you know what? I did unplug my gamepad, my keypad thing. Sometimes a game will get confused about that. So maybe now that that's unplugged, I'll try to launch it one more time and see if that makes a difference. Also, I'm going to go in the Epic Store because it keeps showing me like Epic notifications once I'm in there. So part of me is a little concerned. Sometimes these game platforms end up getting aggressive with their like in-game overlays, and it like fucks everything up. I know Steam, you have to sometimes tell it to knock that shit off. I don't see any equivalent. I don't see any equivalent settings on theirs. Try it one more time. I don't have high hopes at this point, but since I've unplugged, I've turned. Well, no, I just turned Steam back on, didn't I? Oh well. Oh, it's working. Okay. Okay. Everybody, do a Hail Mary and cross yourself and whatever. Wish upon a star. Look for a four-leaf clover. We may be in business. I'll have a swig of Diet Pepsi to celebrate. All right, I'm going to start a new game. Default. We're going to go normal classic to start. And we're going to do regular new game. Head Start, I think they give you like high-level characters with a bunch of gold. I don't quite get like who that's catering to, but you know. All right, big cutscene. Big cutscene for introduction. God, that whole opening is so epic. I kind of want to watch the original one again now to compare. It's been so long, but the original 1997 one had a pretty grand opening.
Get down here, Merc.
Yeah. Such a pretty boy.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
All right, use X to attack with a sword, hold to unleash attack capable of hitting multiple nearby enemies. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
I think all that I really learned when I was playing this a couple of weeks ago was just hit the buttons a lot, and then when the active gauge, like it fills up this gauge for you to be able to use special attacks. Just do that. Yeah, it's still RPG enough. Like Final Fantasy 16 is like Devil May Cry, but this is still kind of RPG, which I appreciate. I think I would still prefer like a full turn base, but this game, it's still fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead. Enough of this.
Here, soldier!
Let's go.
So still a little bit of like pause and turn-based strategy. This shit-ass gameplay of Final Fantasy 15 in turn is only great. And it seems almost like an extension. It's been a long time, but Final Fantasy 12 was kind of like action group management. I keep being tempted to buy that too, because that was a game I had on my PS2. And my PS2 stopped working, and I never finished it. No, stop this shit. Somehow all this, like, crap. All this Microsoft shit just popped up on my screen, and I have no idea why. All right, you know what? This is options. Got some stuff going on monitor too, which is not ideal. I just realized my screens were all messed up, and I actually kind of, this may be dumb, but I kind of want to see if I can find the original intro to Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, I played it when it came out, was very special. It was a huge deal for me when I played it. I probably told you guys the story. I might get into it a little later, but I had sort of a break from video games for a couple of years when I was in college, where I sort of like had stopped playing them regularly, and Final Fantasy VII is what brought me back, and I've been at like pretty much a solid, consistent gamer ever since. I was a gamer when I was a kid, but yeah, somewhere between like 1993 and 1997. I still played games a bit, but didn't play a lot. You don't think I've ever told the same story twice? Final Fantasy VII original. Alright, I'm gonna turn this down for a minute. Oh, I think I'm gonna turn it down for a minute. Alright, this was the original opening. Wow, they're really taking their time, aren't they? I don't remember this this much looking at shiny lights. There we go. This was pretty mind-blowing for 1997. And then this whole intro that melds right into the gameplay. That was pretty mind-blowing. And like, boom, in-game. Seamlessly. Well, sort of seamlessly. It's a little jarring by today's standards, but it's like cutscene, and it zooms in, and there's like in-game models, and it just goes. All right, you see, you see all that.
45 seconds of gameplay.
Not seamlessly, but it does meld. You're on a week's vacation from work, and you had just had a bad breakup. You spent the entire week diving into this game and eating ice cream sandwiches. Well, I don't remember if I've told you guys this story. Probably if I streamed this before. I did. I've streamed this once before. But the same for me, Matus. It was a bad breakup that prompted me to go out and get Final Fantasy VII. And part of it is like I maybe mentioned the girl that after we broke up, I found her hiding in my closet. Like, she's kind of borderline crazy. I had recognized a pattern in myself where even though I did the breaking up, once I was alone again, I would like I'd try to rebound and find someone else as soon as I could. And that didn't always, I would like connect very easily with like the first person I could find. And it wasn't like intentional, but it was just the way that I reacted. And I was like, I need to break the pattern. And so I said, instead of going to clubs tonight or going someplace, which is what I would do after a breakup, it's like, hey, I'm single again. I'm going to go meet normal girls or whatever. I was like, I'm going to drive down. I think I went to Circuit City. It was in Westwood. I was going to UCLA. It's my last year at UCLA. I went to Circuit City on the bus. I think I just bought the PlayStation 1 and Final Fantasy VII. I think that's what I did. Like, literally, I bought Final Fantasy VII and the PlayStation. I remember riding home on the bus, like, opening up the game and, like, looking at the little booklet inside and being so, like, stoked. And it worked. Like, I didn't rebound. I went home, I plugged it in, and I played Final Fantasy, played the hell out of some Final Fantasy VII for like weeks. But yeah, and that's what got me back into it again, because I was like, this is gonna stop me from continuing my cycle of hooking up with questionable ladies because I can't let myself be alone. It's like I could, but hey, I could be alone. No one can bother me if I'm alone trying to play Final Fantasy VII. It's like there's a reason to be by yourself. It's hard to get super into a game like this when you're in your 20s and you have a girlfriend. I was a big fan of Fry's too. It's just that Circuit City was very close by. And Fry's was like, I don't know, you had to drive like 30, 40 minutes in traffic to get there. So I'm trying to think, did I know Fry's at that point? I think I knew about Fry's at that point. I was a big fan of, I liked Fry's. All right. Oh, get it back. Turn it, save it. There, it didn't save the. Okay, we're gonna play as a game now. Well, there was one point when I moved back to LA for law school, and I think it might have been during a break or something, and I was determined to like buy. I wanted to buy some game. I wanted to get Civilization 5. I think it was Civ 5 at that point. Was it 4? I don't know. There's a recent big Civ release and a couple other games that I wanted, and they were. Fry's was having like this big holiday sale. And I drove back and forth between two different Fry's locations because they didn't both have the same games in inventory for some reason. Or I just wanted to look because they'd have like sometimes weird, quirky games in there. I don't know. They'd have all the popular games, but then they'd have like random games you never heard of before. And I found some pretty interesting games that way going to Fry's. This would have been in 2005. 2005? 2005, 2006. I think it was Civilization 4. Law school, I said. Law school, I graduated from college in 98, and there were several years between college and law school. All right, here we go. Sit back a little bit. This is really big on my monitor. All right. I mean,
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
oh, I've never been defending. I do some evading. I never remember.
You're coming with us!
Can't get surrounded. Try harder. Nope. That it?
Can I bust stuff up? No. I don't think so. There are boxes you get to bust up and there's treasures in it, but it's not just like everything in the environment. Focus thrusted the shit out of that guy. That's right. Oh yeah, we got a chest. Oh, wrong button. Yay, potions. Another chest. I'm not gonna need those potions with my skills. Spoiler alert, when I was playing this a couple weeks ago, I was down in those potions. I was down in those potions left and right. I'm just lucky the game was very generous about handing them out. I was making heavy use of them. Here's some of those boxes. There. Get the potion. Okay.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him. This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done. Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at,
Is
too.
this guy one of the junkies from Breaking Bad? I'm trying to place this guy's voice.
You'll keep us safe.
Guess I'm not on the same
Right,
page as
Cloud?
people.
And the one guy, I had to double check this to make sure it wasn't Charlie Sheen.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
Is it Charlie Sheen? It's on Hard Times.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know
Oh,
what
it's the
I
guy
think.
from it's Badger.
What?
I also thought it was
Wedge.
Gage 482, the guy that does all the survival games. He does like a tons of survival games, Let's Plays, like 7 Days to Die. It sounds just like that guy too.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
He looks like Charlie Sheen, and it's like it's someone impersonating Charlie Sheen doing the voice too. Alright, did I miss anything? I have noticed in this area there's lots of places where if you don't run straight to the next thing, there are lots of little treasure chests and things to find. Oh, locking on specific targets. That's pretty advanced gameplay.
Guess you're first.
Get it, dog! Oh, yeah.
That's that. Here it comes.
Yeah, take that,
Let's go.
dog. Yeah, see, there's a treasure chest back here. Oh. Hit the Y button for treasure. Okay. For some reason, I keep wanting to hit X.
Try this. That's that. Is that it?
Why would it hurt the dog? It wanted to bite me. And not like a happy wolf mouth like Millie gives me.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Millie is very ferocious when she does wolf mouth on me, but if she gets even the slightest hint that it seems like maybe she's actually hurt me, she immediately stops and gets this very meek, kind of gentle, like, are you okay look. It's very sweet. It just wanted to play a little wolf mouth. No, trust me, I know wolf mouth, and that was not wolf mouth. That was wolf maul. It's different. It's what Millie would do if she ever actually did get a hold of Chauncey. And not stop if she thinks it's hurt.
This way. Huh, not so fast. We've got company.
You never show her that they hurt. Well, if this is normal play, sometimes they hurt a little. I don't do anything. But once in a while, like,
think you can stop me?
she'll lunge at me in a way that, like, she'll catch me in a way that, like, draws blood. Like, it's serious where we need to stop playing. And that's when she'll be like, you can tell she's like, oh no, are you okay? Look, you can almost hear her say, are you okay?
Let's go.
Because Millie and I can play pretty rough quite often without that it's not typical that it happens. But you know, it also seems like over time, it's like she's learned how aggressively she can go after me, like without making it cross that line. Like it seems like she's gotten better at, you know, knowing like, oh, if I like full on launch myself in the air at him from 6 feet away and like fully catch his arm in my teeth, that's too much.
Nothing to it.
You just want Annie to know that you're super tough. No, I think Millie knows I'm not super tough. That's why she gets super defensive at me when there are strangers around. She's like, oh god, this guy cannot defend himself. He is a wimpo, super El Wimpo. 2 more potions, is that how it works? Then he can retire?
Come on, Cloud.
I have the stick sensitivity pretty high, but being used to mouse, I kind of needed to go fast. But I'm still sort of learning not to jam the stick all the way every
Soldiers
time.
may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt.
PTSD.
We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
See any,
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Oh, wait!
it's a trap.
It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone!
Okay.
We can take it! Make it rain!
tried it enough. See ya. That's that.
Oh, I needed.
Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut
I
it
do
out.
need a potion. I just realized I'm below half health. Nothing about it. I like Jessie. She seems cool. All right, gonna look around for
I got this place covered.
potions. No.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Simmer down, hotshot.
Simmer down now.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there.
Thank you, Charlie Sheen.
I got this place covered.
Holy Charlie Sheen. I know it's really him. He's winning so hard right now.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Oh. I don't know. Oh, this music.
Cloud!
Oh my gosh.
Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
You always got to take some time to flirt during the missions. Yep. There's that capitalism at it again, Brad.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Mako.
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
They're quite the little team. Barrett Wallace. Join the party. Alright. holding down X does burst.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
Let's see.
Here it comes.
Okay. Too much, lot to remember.
Now for the real show.
Okay, he is not in a good position. There we go. Oh, wait, can you hit it from there? Okay, thank you.
Get your ass out of here! Ain't no thing!
Okay, I gotta pay attention to this, because I don't switch characters. Mostly, I just play Cloud the whole time. And, even if it doesn't make sense, if you can't do anything. Okay, it's the directional keys. Or use LT right, left trigger, right trigger to issue commands, which I never ever remember to do. Although it does almost, it slows things down so much like it's almost possible.
Here it comes! Suck on this! Get your ass out of here! I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
It's been a few years since I played Tifa. Alright, let's backtrack for treasure. I always... Okay, I think I've already... I feel like every time I turn around and look in a situation like that where a cutscene leads into into combat, I will have already been walked past treasure in the cutscene. Treasure? Let's see how our... Yeah, our health is doing okay. Where's the thing? There it is. That's what brings it up.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Go, Jesse!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Let's see. RB to dash, okay. Oh, that's like just the run. I thought it was like a dodge. This is like a dodge thing. Is there a dodge button? I guess if you're not attacking, there isn't.
Not too shabby. You're doing good, soldier.
Treasure!
Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on, then.
Almost went for it there. Ah! I did it stupid. That's what happened. No, I'm not good. Luckily, they don't hurt that bad. Yep, those 2 potions.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost...
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Feels like voice is a little disproportionate. Could just be the cut, the way that they balance the audio for this scene, though. Audio. Let's turn music. As much as I love the music, let's turn it just a little bit lower than everything else. Any treasure boxes I should be looking at? I think I am gonna have a potion before we get into this. Top off.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rushed in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Let's do this.
Alright. Aggregate.
It's not
All I
moving.
know is
Let's
I
get it
push
down.
the buttons.
Give it all you got. Yeah.
Fences take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your activity. You can unleash more abilities and spells. Alright.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. Suck on this!
This won't take long. It's over.
What are you? 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know,
Too
his
personal.
rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Just want to make sure I'm not missing an audio setting. Sometimes I'll have it set to like 7.1 surround, which... No, they don't have a setting for that. That can screw up the audio, though, if you're just listening in headphones and you've got it set to like be trying to transmit to 7 different speakers.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
I think it's just the voiceovers in the middle of actual gameplay can be a little wonky.
God damn. I can practically taste it, Marco, in here. Hurry it up. My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
Huh, more like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Phoenix now.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. And leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
So is there a map button? This is the mini-map. I thought there was an actual like map button somewhere.
Try to keep up. Calling fire.
So Brad, why is playing
You think
Tifa
if we
the
fell
most
in,
fun to you?
We sink right down to the bottom, to the planet's core.
No.
How comforting.
I used my magic, Brad, like I would if I was really Cloud.
And there you have it.
I figure he'll take care of the shooting. Oh, you just like her little combos or something.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
Cloud's got to be such a dick, but then Barrett's got to have his feelings sober when the hired merc isn't like 100% on his cause. Quite the combo, those two. Oh. They really start teasing the Sephiroth thing early on. Little fan service.
I'm fine.
I don't remember
What about the
them
timer?
Your call,
putting this
Merc.
much Sephiroth in, like the little hints of Sephiroth. You know, 20 minutes is badass, but 30 minutes is my conservative, like, hey, let's give us time to get out of here.
Huh. That long enough for you?
I don't even know what I said, Brad, but I'm sorry to hurt your brain.
You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Huh. No other option, huh?
Get ready. Don't overdo it.
About damn time. You're up.
Hang back. Okay. Here it comes.
Long enough for you? It's like, hey, don't attack when its tail is up. Well, that's good. It wasn't. All I know is I keep pushing the button and whatever happens, happens. But it's probably things you should and shouldn't do. When enemy's about to use an attack, you come out the guard again. The exclamation point symbol will appear. Take evasive action. All right.
How to do this. It's on now. Sorry. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All good. Can't see an opening. Press low. Keep it together.
All right. Watch it learn. It ain't done yet. Bring it to heat. Hurry up. Gotta win this one for the play. We barely. The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
No, I don't. I don't. That's
So what's your
that's why I prefer the turn-based combat, honestly.
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less lift from you? Get off! Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it!
Yeah, there's probably all sorts of things that if you really know what's going on, you could be doing. That I don't. It's like, to me, there's just a bunch of visual mess on the screen, and I'm pushing buttons. That's sort of how it feels.
Focus.
I'm sorry, Brad. It makes me not have fun to know that it's how painful it is to watch me. Because that is one of those things about this game. It happens in Final Fantasy 16 as well. Where it's like, to me, there's a lot going on, and I just can't keep track of it all.
Gotta heal up.
And yeah, I'm doing really bad. I can see that now.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot! All good. Steady. Don't just fight. Adapt. Here we go. Need to do something about these wounds. Another barrier? All good. Think it through. No escape. Don't just fight. Adapt.
I don't even know how to get away. I can see the attack charging up. Maybe do the... How do I sprint again? No, that's just block right now.
Focus.
That.
Find a way. Nice try. Going all out. That won't work this time.
Oh, you're right. I should be doing Barrett.
About damn time! Yeah! Damn pain in the ass!
Am I supposed to defend when that happens?
Coming at you hard and fast! Could keep going if I heal up. Not good enough. Asshole! All good. color barrier. Ain't done yet. Suck on this! Ah, damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion! What's the dog? Little pick-me-up.
I can have Cloud use the push on Barrett. That's a good point.
I'm putting an end to this shit!
Yeah, he's almost out of fucking juice anyways. He should use one on itself.
Ain't done yet. You ain't stopping us! Suck on this!
Or I can waste his meter. Alright, yeah, alright. True. Kinda wishing I played Hollow Knight tonight, actually.
I'm putting an end to this shit!
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Yeah, I might not actually be feeling this game tonight. It is deteriorating.
Now, get in there and do some damage!
Because it's exactly why I don't like action, million things going on type of game.
I'll live for this shit right here!
And that's how this feels to me.
Sure could use a
There's
break.
a lot of mess going on the screen, and I'm not doing well.
Bring it home!
My turn. Deal with that.
Alright! Watch it learn! Gonna blow your ass straight to hell! Hey, it's doing that thing again!
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again! It's wide open! Gonna light it up! Gonna make your That thunder I hear? We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. You're up.
I got this. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Been a while since I had to go all out. Getting tired of that laser?
Mechs don't get tired or complain.
And you get tired of my complaining, huh? Solid copy. It's wide open. Gonna light it up. This is give them hell.
My turn.
How is this thing? Time to fry. Suck on this. Woohoo, laser time.
When you get comfortable, you get hurt.
Are you for real? You gotta back-tell me every damn time? It's wide open. Gonna light it up. Coming at you, hard.
auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a problem. Damn it. Firing everything! Bringing the heat! You think I care about a few cuts and bruises? 'Cause I don't. Yeah! Could keep going if I heal up. Firing one off. You're up.
Hang back. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Need my help, do you? Suck on this! I ain't about to quit after coming this far. Hey, follow my lead.
No time to waste. Let's take it out quick.
Shit, the bomb!
30 minutes until finish.
That was exhausting. Get burned through all my potions.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Where should be coming our way out?
Yeah. This is probably one of those games I'm very tempted to just want to play in private on easy. Because this is, I know for some people, getting really good at a game and becoming skilled and overcoming is like a big thing. But for me, a lot of times, I just don't get that much better and it just gets frustrating.
Tough, but doable. That's that. Here it comes. See ya. Not bad.
Speed run record. I had to stop for a second before I realized it wasn't just a cutscene. It got 29 minutes.
Look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on.
This Refill those potions now.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I still gotta stop and get the treasure. I will not get far this game if I don't have bags overflowing with healing potions.
We're running out of time!
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
There it!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down! We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. That's that. Try this.
The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Looking around for treasure is part of, you know, that's the part of the stuff I'm a little better at than the combat. Although, doing it on a controller is still taking some getting used to.
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Taking over. Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Time to fry. Want some more? Here it comes. Suck on this. Gonna make your eyeballs pop. Kiss my ass. Don't look now, but it's about to get real.
Let's go.
The original was staying in the reactor to farm enemies until the timer was way down. Oh, they respawn? I don't think that's an option in this one. Things a little more like follow the path, go forward. Missed this one on the way in. I forget to. I remember to do it at the end there. I did it like one time. But no. And this may just be my inability to keep up, but I feel like, especially during this opening sequence, they introduce you to like 50 different things. Like there's a pop-up every 5 seconds introducing some kind of system or something. And I'm like, half of it just bounces right off. I think I got a little better at it when I was playing it. You know, I got 20, 30 hours into it before.
Here it comes. It's over.
Now that was something.
But at that point where it's
That
like,
was
hey,
nothing.
you're 10 minutes into the game. Here's 50 new systems for you to know how to use. 90% of it just bounces off. And then hopefully over like the coming like 3 or 4 hours, I start getting used to using, like exploring and using these things.
Try this.
A Moogle medal?
This is some bullshit right here!
Shut up. Here it comes. Take the lead.
All right! Watch out!
Come on, get out of there.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Oh, okay. Alright, screw that. I was hoping to switch to Barrett to take care of those turrets, but he's just getting smashed in melee, so I'd much rather be doing melee. Oh no, did I just do that? You gotta be shitting me.
Let's turn this around. You're finished! Heaven's blade! Suck on this!
That it? Whatever.
God damn it. And this is just like trash mobs too.
That's one.
Take a hike!
Going in. Not looking good. See ya. Keep it together.
About damn time! Suck it!
What is the emerald weapon like? I don't know. Is that something I picked up that I can use? No, apparently not. There's the Moogle medal. A medal with a Moogle on it. A popular item among collectors. Alright. So yeah, I don't know what the emerald weapon is. I probably should. I don't. Oh, it's a very late game major boss. Oh, I don't think probably ever got to it then.
Sir.
If you're referring to the original Final Fantasy VII, it's been, I think, 25 years. Yeah, I remember not liking the boss fights.
Come on, come on!
I'm fairly certain, too, when I played this before, I had it on easy. I know when I was playing it a couple weeks ago, I got about 20 minutes in, and I did put it on easy, because I'm like...
Doors open.
I just know I get shit if I do that on stream, so if I do... Alright, I think I've already combed these areas before.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Well, it's like in Final Fantasy 16. You basically can switch it so all you have to do is smash the A button and it'll automatically like use all the appropriate abilities.
Okay, that
It's
was
probably
pretty
better
cool.
if you're doing it yourself.
All right,
but-
come on.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh.
Wedge and Biggs. That's a
Watch
Star.
out for live wires.
That's a Star
They're
Wars reference,
everywhere.
right? Did you blow up the shark?
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
I must be missing something. I saw a bunch of shark references earlier. Is it something the
What
NPCs
is
are
that?
saying?
I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
Oh, like the
I'm running
shark.
on empty
Okay.
here.
You can refuel at the
I don't know
base.
how to say that either.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
I always called it Mako for the first 30 years or whatever.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
Oh, the jets and the sharks. Yeah, I know that.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
Biggs is Luke's friend from Captain and got killed by Vader. Wedge is the only other pilot in trilogy who lived beside Luke. Okay. And there are two characters that are in a lot of the Final Fantasy games. I want to say all of them because I think in Final Fantasy 1, you didn't start seeing like the repeat people like Sid and all those.
He's
But
good to go.
by Final Fantasy 4, a lot of those characters were in the game. Right? The shark is Mako.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
And Mako is the name of the. What do they call it? Mako in this game?
Attention all
I'm not even
citizens.
paying attention.
Attention all citizens.
I always
This
called
is
them
an alert
Mako.
From the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area
Mako.
are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No. No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Yeah, I'm guessing in the post 9/11 world, Square was like, hey, maybe we should pull back on the good guys being terrorists a little bit. Let's blame Shinra.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
That Barrett's like, big bada boom.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job, nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Yeah, let's do the tutorial. Equipment, press Y. Select an empty spot. Oh, that was it? Okay. One of those Fushigi balls that was popular in the 90s. You put that in quotations. Is that what he would have said? That cloud, are those clouds words, his response? Do you know what this is?
Just remember to use it, huh? Well, see you on the train.
I have to get home.
No treasure back
Are there
here.
any trains going to the slums? What if the plate falls? Will we?
Sorry, I killed your joke, Nick. I just am like, man, let me analyze this. What is it to which you are referring right now? Oh, I see. That is the postulated response of the protagonist on the screen. Ha ha ha. There, G-Law ruins it again. Am I not getting the joke? What? Who said that?
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse.
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Alright, but first I gotta see if there's a treasure chest. No, just a bunch of hurt people. It's also dependent on knowing what the hell a Fushigi ball is. I figured it was some sort of a Japanese reference.
If you really want to get to the station, you can always climb those stairs.
He's really like
Try picking your way across the rubble.
the stairs, huh? Something tells me I should go up these stairs. You might even have the name wrong. I wouldn't know. Yikes, what a mess we made, huh? Sometimes being a terrorist makes me feel guilty, even if I do get paid handsomely.
Station's intact.
Oh, whoops.
What the?
That sounds vaguely familiar, Nick. Are they advertising in the U.S.? Uh-oh. It's home. It is hometown. Oh, who's that sinister stranger?
He couldn't be. But then...
Right, no treasure chests around here.
The hell?
I think I do remember there was. This is a recreation of a sequence that was in this part of the game. So. This weird, like, dreamlike hallucination and flashback combo. I think it's a hallucination.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading beneath the spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
bastard!
Good, Clown. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I could be remembering playing this 4 years ago. That sequence from just playing this 4 years ago. I thought there was a similar sequence in the original. Again, it's been like 25 years since I played the original. So.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
All right.
Why would someone do this?
Shinra's going to do something about this. My family, they're at the station.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
The alley, you say, huh?
I can't take this.
Alright.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
It turns out when you blow up a city, there's not all sorts of treasure everywhere. I'm looking for it.
Your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I repeat.
I should have never said.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued.
Oh, there is some treasure to be had.
In the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
Oh, 3 potions. Alright. I need to stock up on that. But yeah, I think you have it right, Brad. I do enjoy this game as long as I'm not in a boss fight. Oh, there's a materia right there.
The fire won't spread this far, will it?
Don't let the intruder escape.
And avoid the plaza near the expressway.
Security's everywhere.
They're not gonna let me go over there.
You must be close.
Can I force my
No
way?
need to make it harder for yourself.
There's a materia right there. I want to get it. I can take those guards. Maybe I come back for it later. Like, what was it even doing just lying there?
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer.
In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Everyone
Look,
just
I'm
throws
involved in
himself at
things.
cloud.
Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
You don't want to get involved with a
Wait,
guy like me,
You
Dottie.
think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
She's got a very contagious case of schizophrenia, too. Just grind it up into a potion.
What are they?
Drop your weapon!
The Dementor's gonna get the
Are you blind?
guards?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
You think if he put his sword on the ground that everything would be cool?
That's that. Not bad.
Let's see. Any chance? Did they clear out yet? Looks like a lot less guards over here now.
You're done. Try this. Nothing to it.
Yeah, there it is.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to
HP up, huh?
if you need to access please visit before and avoid the plaza near the expressway.
The dog did get a few bites in on me.
Without warning, should this occur, your patient
That's sort of like in real life, you know?
I repeat,
That's like playing wolf mouth.
this is an alert from the Shinra
Sometimes you get
Emergency Operations Center. The
get a
area
little
near the
mauled.
expressway
It's
is
all part of the
still
fun.
extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed to be immediate.
I bet if the dog could tell I was really hurt, it would have stopped. Is this her little this is her little alley from the opening? I think this is her little alley from the opening scene. Just like Millie would.
RFI, vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
That bastard couldn't have gotten far! Stay alert!
Don't want to stick around here.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
I think this city looks really cool. All right, buddy.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is 8-4 requesting backup.
Not bad.
Another one. Oh my god, these things are all over the place. Deadly dodge. But yeah, there's so much detail in this city that you could just run by, but it's really, I don't know, it's really impressive.
All clear. Kill.
Here it comes. Going in. Here it comes. You're done. That's that. That it?
I mean, there are a lot of areas in this game that look really good, but for some reason, this opening, this like city and the lighting and all the signs and all the details, it just gives me a happy feeling, even though it's like, you know, there's a lot of shit going down.
Just give it up! Don't run! Box him in! Box him in!
Here it comes.
Nowhere to run!
Let's finish this.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted! Shock troopers,
Get ready.
immediate deployment!
See ya.
Troopers on standby!
The dog should never had to do with this. That's
You are
fair.
clear to engage! Be advised, target is headed for the station!
I think you're just supposed to run away here. I want to find boxes. Oh, these guys are. Oh, he's about to fucking die.
Still in it. Won't last long.
You are surrounded! Lay down your weapon and surrender!
Right.
Alright, I'm just gonna run away. Where was it I was supposed to go? Over here? Oh, I don't think I can go up there yet.
Watch this! That all you got? Get lost!
Never again. Gotta be careful. Going in. Time to get serious. You're as good as dead.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
Ground forces, engaging target and toss the water.
That's that.
All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
Can't go up there.
Requesting immediate reinforcements at Mountain Plaza.
It's over.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
thought I was supposed to climb up this ladder.
But the rooftops look clear.
Oh, now I can. Oh wait, there was a treasure right there. The dogs shouldn't have to be cops. I can understand. I can understand that.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Shoot me while I'm on the stairs is a bitch move. I mean, it's something I would do, but I don't like it when it happens to me.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all action immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Oh, treasure. Iron bangle. Oh no. Okay. I don't want to go back onto the ground. They're already shooting at me again. I didn't, okay. It's like I didn't just come back down where I just tried to run away from it.
Underestimate him. I'll show you.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, it's better, huh? Oh, and it's got a materia slot. Let's see. Deadly dodge. Use deadly dodge. What does it do? I'll never remember to use that shit. Just give me the passive bonus. That's what I'm good at. Bonuses that I don't have to remember to use. Those are the best. So I just want to go into some of these shops. They look like they'd be really cool. All right, guys. I see you.
That it?
Ooh.
Confirmed! Target has entered residential area! Full lockdown is in effect! All units!
It's alright. I personally would get very little out of it. Oh, boxes.
You're mine now!
Where are they at? Oh, here.
Was never in doubt.
Alright. All these little walkways and platforms. I see the boxes. There we go. I see you over there.
Let's go.
Oh, I need to heal up.
Get the bastard! Ready!
So long.
I got through it without having to turn the difficulty back down to easy. But I wouldn't say I aced it. A bottle of ether. Alright, now I gotta check these side ramps for treasures. What treasure? Alright, I see some boxes over here. Onward.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately. You have nowhere to run.
Try this. Let's finish this. Let's do this. Is that it?
It's not a Swiss Army knife. Well, I could probably find better strategic uses of it. The reason I've started using it a lot, and you may be seeing much better things that I could be doing instead. But it's those things move fast and they tend to be out of reach. And Braver, when I tried to use it with someone that moves around a lot, it misses. Or maybe it won't have one that dies. So I tend to use Braver on the guys with the shields because it staggers them. I don't know. I could be using everything totally wrong, but... Well, you said it's okay, but it's not an army knife. Yeah, if there's like a perfect tool for every moment, I don't think I got that down yet. I may never get it down. I'm like a smash the A button kind of guy. That's right, I barely ever use my mouse.
Brace yourself.
Ready when you are.
That's that.
Yeah.
So long.
Do your neutralizing.
Let's do this.
I'll tear you.
Anytime now. I see you. Let's finish this. Come on. Try this. Bird.
Move in! Don't let him escape!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Pretty lucky that he happened to jump onto that
Guess
train.
Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
On my go. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
I would almost think Aerith was a panic-induced hallucination, except for the flower's still there. Can they see that flower?
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold in.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Pretty tight quarters, but still gotta watch out for those treasure chests.
Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather than me.
So cramped.
Do something like that.
Yeah, it is cramped.
Stop that
so
right now!
cramped.
Down there.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
No thief's getting my money.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
Should have gone to Sector 3 instead.
All I want to do is pass out.
wanted the train for Sector
Let's say when I was playing this a couple weeks ago, I noticed somebody in here actually referencing the sword like, oh god, look at that.
Hey,
Don't look
got
at the
a second?
sword.
My
Don't look at the
daughter now
sword.
lives in Sector 8, so
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the
Just leave me
station and
alone,
all over
alright?
Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look
Why
forward
don't
to.
you learn to take a hint,
Or
buddy?
maybe not.
have they caught the perpetrators yet?
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure
I can't stop
Sector
thinking
7's
about it.
too.
The bomb I made shouldn't have
Gosh,
produced
you
an
know it wouldn't
explosion
let
that
that happen.
big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Yep. It must be hard when you think you've accidentally blown up a bunch of people.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass.
And Barrett with that
Everyone
gun
knows
too.
Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
They're clapping. The Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Well, I think that conversation was fruitful.
Oh dear.
Man,
That's
this
the
train
lady
is slower
whispered.
than
It's
molasses,
just a
am I
sword.
right?
Relax, it's just a sword.
Time for a little nap.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
They're pretty calm and collected for having a huge guy with a Gatling gun attached to his arm getting extremely heated about defending what everyone views as terrorists. He's like, oh, I'm just a law-abiding citizen. 200-pound chain gun on his arm.
We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Yeah, I have sort of mixed feelings about the dialogue and the presentation. It's like, on one hand, it's like super cheesy, but on the other hand, it's like kind of charming. I like it. It's very cartoony.
Damn straight.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right?
Yeah, Coffee Bird, I agree. They really do. They flesh out the characters pretty well, especially compared to the original.
See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Return to base.
Not long now.
Are you sure you haven't seen
How are
my...
people here taking...
You see that huge explosion on TV? Wow.
Everybody's talking about it. I like how they're all happy. But it'll be like,
Staying open tonight?
No way.
we blew up the reactor. Not a single one of us got hurt. If you know, as long as you're not worried about the 500 civilian casualties and all the homes and lives ruined.
Office still there?
Hey, at least we're good.
How about it, baby girl?
How about what?
Yeah.
Train
Something.
services have concluded for the day.
Hey, leftovers are for kids only.
When I put him in charge of my stand, I told him,
How about some soup?
warm bowl of soup.
I was pulling some OT when it happened.
I will look around.
Oh, heap?
I wish
I mean, this seems like kind of a hip
Sadly,
place.
I don't share your passion for processed food.
Guys having some of these people on the struggle bus.
I've never felt the ground shake like that.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
I'm not gonna stand around and listen to them talk shit about my friends in Avalanche. Oh wait, no, I'm just
This bombing's
just here for the money.
It's like a
Hell
giant
job,
candle
I'll
hiding
pay
up
him back.
Three piled up like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
The Dementors are back.
You again.
Maybe the Dementors are attracted to flowers.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Ha! You're such a kidder.
Well, that's the thing, is the girl selling the flowers is surrounded by these ghosts, and as soon as I make contact with her, I start seeing them. Hey, maybe it's nuts for me.
No freaking way. Put that fire out, idiots.
It's like the jerk when he thinks the sniper is trying to shoot the cans.
That ain't happening.
These ghosts hate flowers.
Monkey out of here.
More flowers.
I've always dreamed of opening up my own shop.
There she is.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
It's haunted. Don't worry about it. Here. I passed the curse on to you.
When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
He's been a real
I
sweetheart.
need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Uh-oh.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
So in a way, we were just helping them.
Let that be a lesson to you.
What?
When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving other professional killer eyes.
Oh, is that what happened? No dartboards yet, apparently.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now.
The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So,
how will this affect us?
It wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh yeah. But they weren't lying about
right.
that.
And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
Right next to your room, huh?
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Very sus, Tifa.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There's one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
It looks like a public restroom with a bed in it. Is that what that is? A couple of, like, crapper stalls?
Guess it's time for introductions.
Sounds like the neighbor ate some bad Mexican food. It's one toilet for each bodily function. Alright, can I look around the corner? There we go. It's just easier to confront my vomiting neighbor after opening a treasure chest. Now I may proceed. Proceed with the game.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in. inside! Get off me!
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
He's a cultist and a 49ers fan. The music. I love the music. They gave him 49 instead of 69 by mistake. They're like, whoops. 49 is when you get sexually intimate with a trident. The other arm has 60. I'm sorry, I just got the numbers mixed up. Shouldn't make me do too much math when I'm trying to do tattoos.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
Alright. This might be the place to stop. Because it's almost midnight. And, you know, this is launching into, like, the next chapter of the game. Well, sort of. You know, the next part. Then... oh my gosh, look at these old saves. Here, I'll save this one. Save slot number 1. Oh no! I meant to... oh shit. Did I just lose my game? I meant to save, not load. I was just trying to do it. Okay, I think this is literally like right where just before I go down to talk to the old lady. All right. Let me see if I can save the game this time instead of loading another one. Save load. Save is highlighted. Oh, empty slot. Okay, I'm going to go over. I'm going to overwrite that one and just use save slot 1. All right, there we are. Oh! I forgot I have the camera set up on this one. All right, hold on. Let me, here, let me get gussied up here. I think this happened before too. I didn't remember that I had my camera turned on. So, well, thank goodness I wasn't streaming naked like I normally do when the camera's turned off. Just helps me be more free. So, hi! Hi! Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off now, though. Alright, you guys. Well, I managed to not rage quit Final Fantasy. That's the funny thing. It is funny that last week I played Hollow Knight, which I fully expected I would play for a half hour, 45 minutes, and just get too frustrated and quit, and then play Final Fantasy to relax. And this week I played Final Fantasy, thinking it's going to be chill. I think too, when I played it a few weeks ago, I went to easy mode almost right away. and this time I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try not to go to easy mode. I'm going to try not to go to easy mode. And that I like that first big boss battle, I was sitting there like, I'm doing terrible. This is not good. This is like, this is embarrassing. I'm not good. I can't figure out what's going on. I don't know what to do. Oh, I should at least put Norris up. Do I have Norris? Yeah, I do. There he is. There you go, Nick. Have you tried Kurt? Yeah, I've got this shirt too, don't I? Have you tried turning it off and on? Off and on again. You get the reference, Matus. All right. Bye. Let me see. What do I usually do at the end of the stream? I talk a lot. Sometimes I go on tangents. I'm tired. I haven't been getting enough sleep this week, so I think I'm going to wrap up pretty quick here. And or should I read a chapter of EASA? Nah, I'll wrap up. No, I should not. Why do I got to be an a-hole like that? I'm tired. Millie's laying on my bed staring at me. Like, when are you going to stop talking? Millie spends the mornings because Amanda starts working a couple hours before I do. So she wakes up and is up working. And during the morning hours, Millie hangs out with her. But after she goes to sleep, my wife, because she goes to sleep earlier because she's got to get up earlier, and Millie comes in and hangs out with me. I think she just wants to, she doesn't want to miss anything. Like, if there's only one person awake who might end up having an impromptu play session or accidentally, drop food, it's the awake person, Hey there, sweet girl. All right. Well, you know the drill. Close your eyes. Relax. Quit being Evie. Settle down. You know how it goes. Go to sleep and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. EV23, Nick, Matus, Brad, if you're still there, Jeff, Coffee Bird. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. I think Joss is there. Night, Joss. He's probably not there. Maybe Kink, though. Kink comes in at weird times. You never know. They'll come in and just hang out and not say anything. Be quiet. Look, Evie fell asleep immediately. Brad to sleep already. Haven't heard from Brad in a while.
Night, Brad.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, the stop streaming.